Hey everybody, doing a little video today to show you how to do the metallic scans in ETS2. Sorry, my microphone kind of sounds like shit, but it's a headset that I got, so the mic's going to be kind of like you would hear on PS4 or Xbox or whatever. But anyways, a lot of people have some issues with the metallic scans for the simple fact that it's all in the alpha channel as far as how you get the results. Some people, they just save it like they normally do, put it in, and I think, well, why ain't it working, or something like that. Well, the problem is when you save it as DXT5, whether with Photoshop or with GIMP is what I use, your alpha channel comes out all white. Well, with your alpha channels, it only reads white through black. If it's black, the more a metallic is going to show, like the most that it's going to show. White, it's going to show absolutely nothing. So what we do is you make your skin like you normally do. So, like for example, like the one that's behind you, the Peterbilt here, this is what the skin actually looks like for that truck. So I made it. As you can see the purple. We got the stripes. Friend of mine, Paul Stokes, is actually the one who designed this for the Peterbilt 351 mod that is being done by American Mod Team that I am a part of. And trust me, you guys are going to love it when it comes out. The thing is absolutely beautiful. But I adapted this to the 389. And what we did was just adapted it to make it look like it should. So you create your skin like you normally do as far as getting back to the metallics. You create the skin like you normally would. So when you're done, you'll save this as DXT5 like normal. Now you got to create your alpha channel, because the one it just created on its own is all white. Just picture this completely white. That's not going to show up. So the best thing to do is what I do is have the PSD of your skin, where you've got your different layers, and basically build your alpha off of that. So that way everything lines up perfect, everything matches. So to get the effect that I got here, I kind of went with a lighter shade of black. This about right here's about where I went. Because if you go like into the light gray, it's not going to show up very much. If you go jet black, it'll show up a lot. Where I went with this, and it seems to be works pretty good. So what you'll do is you'll, like I said, create your alpha from this. So we'll colorize this to the black, and it should catch up. Here we go. So that's black. Now, your lettering or decals, if you want the look of it looking like a vinyl, something that was put on top of the paint, then what you'll want to do is you'll want to colorize, or if you use Photoshop, I'm not really sure what the options are with it because I've never used it. But with GIMP, you'll want to colorize it white. If it's solid white, this will get no metallic effect whatsoever, none at all. So you'll do that to your letters and and your decals, logos, whatever, like I did. And when you're done, you'll come up with something like this. This is the alpha layer for the skin. As you can see, all the lines are white, and we got this kind of lighter shade of black as our alpha. Now that that's been completed, you'll want to save your alpha as a BMP, bitmap image. Reason being is the program that we're going to use to inject this into the DDS of the skin here is DXT BMP. This program is free. I've been using it for a while. I've used it on other things other than ETS2, and I will provide a link in the video for you guys to go and download. But you'll download this, and you'll take the alpha here, save it as BMP. Once you're done with that, you'll open up DXT BMP, and then you'll open the DDS of what we're working on. So we'll open up this. Now this one here, of course my skin's already completed, but this one here will have, you'll see once it loads up here, DXT does take a little while. Don't think it's freezing. It takes a little while for the bigger images. It's got like a 4096 resolution or higher. 2048 or lower usually don't take long. But with the 4096s, as you can see up here, it does take a little bit longer to do. Should be loading any second now. Here it comes. Now, as you can see, we got the skin, but our alpha channel is completely white, like I was telling you about. This is not going to work for metallics. So what you'll do is you'll go to alpha, import alpha channel, click OK. Here's the alpha channel that you just did. You'll click open. Now it's there. Everything will match up and it's lined up perfect. Then you go to File, Save As, DDS Texture, and then save it to, the DDS file path that you are, that you're setting up for, as far as if you're putting it directly into a truck or you're making a standalone skin mod. So like with this one here, I've got it set up to where it is, let me find it, purple 389. And then you go truck, the file path, like you skinners know what it is. And then you'll just save it. And now the DDS is done. Now comes the SII issue of it. Now this is where the big key is. This is a big part of it. Now it's time for the other big part. So what we're going to do is bring up our paint job. As you can see here it is. You go to Def, Vehicle, Truck, here, that, and now you open up the SII of it. Everything's in there like you normally would. This right here is going to be your key. This is what will get your metallic. Now, what I do here is this is actually from the file path. This is actually taken from, it goes by Skinner. Makes a lot of incredible skins for ETS2 trucks. He's done some metallic skins, and I was able to copy this from his SII that he was able to do. The reason why I did is because you've got these different levels here, like flip strength, flake UV scale, flake density, flake shininess, flake clear coat roll off, flake noise, all this. This flake noise is a stock SCS one from the metallics that was put into the game. You'll want to use this. ETS2 Studio, I've used it. It was a little bit more difficult for me to do it for the simple fact it would ask for flake noise and stuff like that. And I wasn't really sure what it was, but this one uses one stock SCS. And as you can tell in the picture in the background here, it turns out pretty good. So what you'll do is put this in there, copy it. Like I said, just put this in here however you want to do it. Now, the key is this. I'm pretty sure most skinners, the SCS color coding. Now, if you've got ETS2 Studio, it's got the SCS color calculator in there. So you'll pick what color you want and then take from the SCS side of it, your color coding, the RGB. It'll be, so the first series, this will be the red. This would be the green. This would be the blue. And you use this coding here. If I can pull up ETS2 Studio to help you out as far as what to show you. Right here. Like, for this one here, we kind of went with something like this. So here's the color coding. There's the red, there's the green, there's the blue. And you want to put these decimal numbers in this exact order. So that'd be your first one, your second one, and your third one is how you would do it. Now, to explain some things to you, flip color, that's basically, you might as well say, going to be your base color for your truck, the metallic base color that's being put onto the truck. And as you can see, I went with the purple. Then you got your flake color. This is going to be the color of the flake that's put into that pearlescent metallic type base color. I went with the blue, as you can see. So you'll take your color coding and you'll put these in as this. And then, like I said, you'd want to copy these levels here. I'm not really sure exactly what they all do, but from what it's looking like on my truck, I don't really want to tamper with it because it looks good. Now, base color locked, you'd want it true, because with the alpha channel, if you've got it adjustable and you get in game, if you move that around at all in the paint option that's in the game, it's going to throw off the look you were looking for. So you'd want to have this locked as true. Then we go over to flip color locked and flake color locked. Now, if you want this to be adjustable in game, if you want your flip color to be adjustable and your flake color to be adjustable, then you'd want these as false. That way you've got the option to adjust them however you want in game. And these numbers right here really won't matter because this will be just a starting point and then you'll just move from there. If you're wanting it locked in, you got it and you're pictured in your mind as far as what you want your colors to be, then you'll have flip color locked, flake color locked, and you'll put, like I have here, true and true. That way they're locked in, you can't mess with them. And then you've got alternate UV set. Not real sure exactly what this does, but I'll leave mine at false. And, you know, as you can tell with the truck in the background here, it comes out great. And once you're done with everything and you've got it saved and everything else, everything's good, then you should have the result of this. If I can get it pulled up. Should have like this, like the metallic, locked in how you want it. This is what I did for my truck, but as far as whatever levels you pick, it's going to be different, obviously, because you're picking your own choice there. But, like, that's how I did with this. And then there's another picture of it. Like this truck here. This is the Peterbilt 351 that America Mod Team is working on, like I told you earlier, part of. Paul Stokes did the skins for this truck. I just merely helped him out with the metallics on it, but he's an incredible skinner, and as you can see with his work, just incredible work. And there's other guys on the team that have done amazing work with this truck. Itis, I think is how you pronounce it. He's the one that actually built this custom 351. Everybody knows him from the fame of the W900 and the first beginnings of ETS2, the incredible W9 that a lot of people used, still used to this day. So, but that's going to be your effect after you're done. So, hope this helps. Any questions? Be sure to leave comments to let me know. So, hope this helps and enjoy your day.